So, a point here at Horndean, and what's your assessment?
I think it was fair. I don't think either team showed enough quality to do the 3 points. I thought at times we were very good first half. We really got down the right hand side. I thought young Billy Alcott was outstanding again, by the way. He's going to be a player, that kid. And was it a good save? Could Howell scored? That's big moments as well. And second half, we knew they was going to come out with a little bit of huff and puff. But I think, listen, the lads' attitude was superb. They showed that attitude today on what was a lively pitch against Hartley. We would have still been in the FA Cup.
No clean sheet yet this season. Is that a concern, especially when trying to hold on to the lead's last 2 games?
I think there's lots of concerns. Someone said it from there, but lots of positives, as well. To be fair, so I think what Birmingham just said there, I totally agree with. I think the most important thing for managers to look at are the attitude, work rate, and I thought that was very evident.
Yeah.
At Harrow Borough as well, speaks down to 10 men, a lot of tired people there. But they put a shift, they put the bodies on the line. Just sit there a little bit. My only frustration was when we needed that little bit of quality, a little bit of composure in the final third. It was a bit lacking today, but it's a lively pitch. It's not a criticism. It's very difficult with the weather and things like that on there. But that first touch really needed to be spot on, and unfortunately, that let us down in certain aspects today.
You mentioned Billy Alcott, Dan Gifford as well, one of those out of position, coming back into the team. Are those the sort of players you want to see stepping up when they're not in their usual roles but still putting in a shift?
Oh yeah, but it's not about that. It doesn't matter what position you play. If you actually get the shirt, it's a privilege to play. So it doesn't matter. And the one good thing, like we said, is they are honest. They are honest players in there. If they have a bad game, which we can have a bad game, they will do. But getting back to what Jamie's just said there about the clean sheet, it's very difficult because every game we're playing away from home. So all of a sudden, every team wants to have a fortress as a home ground. We can't have that yet. Or sorry, Jamie and the club can't have that yet till Christmas. So it's very difficult when you're trying to fight that. So being away from home every single game, coming to Horndean and listen, I know how hard it is coming here. That's not a bad point on the road.
And you say, we are away from home. It is our first home game next up. Is there going to be any difference? Will we have a little bit of home advantage, or will it just be another away game?
No, I think the pitch and the facilities at Chichester are fantastic, and I think that will suit us down to the ground. We've had years of having fantastic pitches at the lane, and we all love a good grass pitch, but if you can't get a good grass pitch, then a really good 3G will suit us down to the ground, I think. So, I just said to the boys there, as a management team, you try and win as many home games you can. If you get a point on the road, that's a good result. And we've got 4 points from 4 away games. So I did allude to being championship form. I don't really think that is at the moment. But I think you can understand the point I'm making. Actually, when you're, we know there's work in progress, and there's more tough days to come. But to be honest with you, I think there's enough positive aspects coming out for the game to put us in good stead.
And it's Leatherhead next up. They've had an excellent start to the season. Is that going to be the biggest challenge yet this season?
Every game's the biggest challenge in it, and like you say, we haven't got home facilities. Leatherhead, I think they were nailed on favourites to win the league at the start of it, and rightly so as well. Good catchment area. They just missed out last year. They've invested and done well this year. They've got a couple of old Farnham players in who are used to winning the leagues and everything. So, and Ian said he's done a great job there with Mike Sullivan behind them, pushing them all the way. Yeah, they're a very, very historical, massive club, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did end up going up and winning the league.
We did have a few players returning from injury today in Dan Gifford. Are there any others closing in on the return?
Potentially. I think Blocky might be a week away. He's got a scan Friday, so we'll just do that, just a precautionary scan to make sure that's don't want to rush him back if there's some kind of damage. I thought Dan Gifford was excellent today. I think Dembele hasn't really kicked the ball for a couple of weeks when they've been away. So to be fair, got a goal which was good, and he'll need game time as well. But yeah, I thought we've got lots of people are slowly and surely coming back, tired bodies, but yeah, so far so good.